Shalom Israel first, and with all praise and honor to Yahweh by Shemel Shah by Shem Kakadash, the Royal Apostles, Ezra Millstone, peace, citation, 1/3 of Israel. For this lesson, want to tell it, they gonna believe in that day. Alright? And talking about these women. Alright? You know, women scoff, mock, do the whole nine. Alright? But it's only because everything's still up and running. Alright? But when things collapse, which they're going to real soon, then that's when you're gonna see the true nature of these women. You know, that independent boss bitch spirit. These women are in feminist and I'm the pride spirit. That's gonna be a thing of not. All right. Isaiah 32:9. Get this NLT. All right. Isaiah 32:9. It says, "Listen, you women who lie around in ease. Listen to me, who are so smug." All right. Let's look at the word smug. Having or showing an excessive pride in oneself or one's achievements. All right, and that's these women today. These women, I got a degree. I don't need no man. This, that, and the third. But when that shit fails, then you gonna see that none of that shit matters. All right. Isaiah 32:10. It says, "In a short time, just a little more than a year, you careless ones will suddenly begin to care." All right, because everything's still up and running. All right, but when things stop running, you can't go to the grocery store at ease. You can't, have multiple men on your phone, and when they all coming for you, because mind you, when things collapse, these men, they gonna get what they want. All right, and if you have no protection, then you're through. All right, for your fruit crops will fail and the harvest will never take place. Tremble, you woman of ease. Throw off your complacency, strip off your pretty clothes, and put on a burlap to show your grief. All right, but these women are not in grief. These women is engulfed in pride. All right, because everything's at the finger, the touch of their finger. Oh, they want multiple men. They can have that, and they can't. They're in their height of pride. Feminism, social media, the whole nine. All right. Beat your breast in sorrow for bountiful farms and your fruitful grapes, for your fruitful grapevines. All right, and let me get that back in the KJV. All right, but ultimately, when this is the vintage shall break, so the vintage shall fail, the gathering shall not come. So this shit gonna fall. All right, and with the fall of this society, this this woman worship society, everything's catered to the woman. When that shit, gets depleted, then what? All right. Well, it's gonna get ugly out here. All right, and that's when these women gonna start cleaving. They're gonna start wanting protection. Isaiah 4:1, it says, "In that day, 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, We will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by thy name to take away our reproach." All right. We can look up that word reproach. Our scorn, our taunt, disgrace, our shame, the reproach of my people. Let's see. Basically, take away our shame. All right. Because in the times to come, they're gonna need a covering. All right, and when it says Isaiah 4:1, 7 women representing completion. All right, so that whole monogamy, this is only me. You can't have no other woman. You can't look upon another woman. This, that, and the third. That's just gonna be, that's gonna be a thing of naught. All right, because the ratio to men and women, there's gonna be more women out here than men. All right, because you're gonna have men getting drafted, men getting killed off, and the whole nine. All right. And this is not just for any man, it's for the men of the Lord. Because going back to Isaiah 32:2, it says, "And a man, the elect man, shall be as an hiding place from the wind, and in covert from the tempest, as rivers of water in a dry place, as a shadow of a great rock in a weary land." So ultimately, a man of the Lord is going to be protection, a hiding place for a woman in the times to come. All right, hence why multiple tons of women are going to be hunting down the men of the Lord, trying to seek protection. All right, that's when the ball is going to be in our court. The Lord will be probably the elect, but until then, these women they scoff at that. They scoff at the thought of that. All right, Let's get this. Isaiah 13:12 says, "I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man than the golden wedge of Ophir." All right, and you know, you tell your woman, on the prize, this, that, and third. She laughs, she'll scoff, but just wait. All right, just wait. When the Lord bestows power upon us, and when the Lord shows who He really is truly dealing with, then That's when these women gonna find out. All right, and in the midst of all this chaos and judgment, and Lord, when probably that we're gonna be stable in times to come. All right, because what's really gonna separate the elect men of the Lord and these other men out here is that the Lord is gonna ultimately, the Lord's gonna be dealing with them obviously, but they're gonna have stability. Isaiah 33:6, it says, "And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord is his treasure." All right, so while this world is in chaos, the men of the Lord are gonna have stability. All right, and that's what these women are gonna be turned on by, because you're gonna have grown men out here being like women. All right, let's get that Jeremiah 30:6, and there's other scriptures too. This one goes on. Isaiah 30 or Jeremiah 36, it says, "Ask ye now and see whether a man doth travail with child. Wherefore do I see every man with his hands on his loins, as a woman in travail, and all faces are turned into paleness." All right, so you're gonna have men, as women. They gonna be like bitches, basically. All right, because why? At last, for their day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble. So we coming in the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it, and that he's talking about the elect. All right, and let's go to Micah 7:10. All right, Micah 7:10. It says, "Then she that is my enemy shall see it, and shame shall cover her, which said unto me, Where is the Lord Yahweh Bashmi outside thy power?" All right, so these women, like I said, these women scoff. These women scoff, and you man of the Lord, what? Shut up, nigga. This, that, and the third. And they won't even tell you. They'll just, okay, well, this nigga's tripping. They'll probably say it in their mind. "My eyes shall behold her. Now shall she be trodden down as a mire of the streets." And let's look up that word mire. Basically means shit. Oh, let's get in there. Let's get it right here. Mire, mud, clay. It's gonna be dirt. All right, so it's gonna be they're gonna be trampled, basically. All right, because these men out here, they not gonna they're gonna take what they want. All right, and especially the way these women have been treating these men out here, it's gonna be a field day on these women if they don't have protection. All right, that's why they're gonna be seeking protection through a man of the Lord. All right, all right, because even Ezra's he was in disarray, if that's the word for it. He was he was scared, basically. All right, when the Lord showed him these visions and he saw what was to come. 2 16 and 17, it says, woe is me, who will deliver me in those days?" All right, and the elders like to bring out that men were stronger back then, so how much more now? And especially the woman is the weaker vessel, so how much more now? All right, how much more is she gonna need a man of the Lord to protect her? All right. Reading on down, it says, "The beginning of sorrows and great mournings, the beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of wars, and the power shall stand in fear, the beginning of evils, what shall I do when these evils shall come? Behold, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for a moment." All right, and it's gonna get ugly out here. That's why in the times to come, when things hit the fan, when shit hits the fan, that's when the woman gonna believe. All right, but until then, she living in la la land. All right. First Timothy 5:6, it says, "But she that liveth in pleasure is dead while she liveth." All right. So these women, they're at ease. They enjoying their little time to you know uh, be shameless, this, that, and third. But when judgment start rising, That's when these women gonna believe, oh, these were the men. And they gonna want to then that's when the ball's gonna be in our court. Lord willing, we probably elect, but just wait, all right? Because right now, these like I said, the women are living it up right now, but shit's about to change, all right? So Lord willing, us unifying when in all praise, glory, honor to Yahweh, Bashim, Al Shah, Bashim, Kakadash. Till next time, shalom.